There are three scenarios for IoT that I use with our customers to help them simplify and organize how to think about IoT. And every company can use one or more of these scenarios in what they do. So before an IoT thing exists, someone has to design it. They've got to conceive of the way it's going to be used, what data it collects, and how it helps and benefits the customer as well as the product company. The second scenario is operate. That is, once the thing exists, someone's going to be using it in their daily activities, whether it's in a company to run the business better, using those physical assets with IoT data, or a consumer going through their day and this IoT-enabled thing in the smart home or the connected car is making their day better. Now, less obvious to most people is the third scenario, which is once those products exist that are spinning out data, or once the customers are using it to run their business better, in both cases, the data might get shared. So your company should be looking to see, is there any outside data you can pull in to get insights from to run your own business better? So those are the three scenarios: design, operate, and consume. And I want to point out a little feedback loop that happens between operate and consume. So if I go to that factory manager or that retail store manager, the data that they collect, sometimes they look at it and say, I want more data from my assets in order to run things better. And so they ask for what I call a retrofit, to add IoT features to something that already exists. And they'll often look to a professional services firm for that, or a third-party product maker, or the original equipment maker. So when you look at your company, the stakeholders for these three are very different, right? So there's the whole product engineering organization, customer service organization, and just to be clear, in those kind of situations, the product company that does the design is going to follow that product with its customer interaction through its life cycle. So they're always trying to listen to that product and improve their design. That's a different exercise than the customer using the product as an asset to run their business better. They just care about getting through the day to make the most of their assets, to get to and from work if they're a consumer, have a great experience at home. So very different and interrelated. And then the consume, that's how you get new context about the outside world. Now, there's a sort of different development maturity for each of these. Design is most mature. Every company that makes a thing, designs a thing, should be doing this. If you're not, you're pretty late to the party. For companies and their operations, in the operate scenario, the mainstream companies now are embracing this and looking at it, but the late adopters haven't gotten there yet. And for consume, folks are just starting to tune into, oh wow, there's new information about the real world that I should be adding into my thinking and strategy and operations. And so consume is very early in development.